Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craftery. Today we are doing week 4 already of the CCT 52 challenge for 2024. If you're following along, you know there's no rules, just guidelines. We'll roll the dice, see what we have to make, how many prompts we need, and change it up if you want. Just use the prompts, make up your own, roll the dice, don't roll the dice, use what I have prompted. It's all up to you. So let's roll these 2 dice. Oh, we have a wild card. We had a wild card last time too. So we get to pick whatever we want to make. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of these things. It could be anything. So I'm going to have to think on this one. And we got a 1, which means we need a mixed media piece. Let's see what we got here for mixed media. Your hand drawing. I got to draw another picture. I had to draw one a couple weeks ago too. Now we need to roll this again to figure out how many prompts. We need 4 prompts. Now from week to week, I'm not putting my prompts back in here. I'll use them at the very end if I need to. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4. So this is for January 28th. So we need something green, a comic. Now that one's going to be interesting because I don't think I have any kind of comments. We need a safety pin, and we need a doily. Now I think we can work with that. The hardest one's going to be this comic, but I will see what I've got. I'm sure I've got something, and if I don't, I can pick something that's fairly close. So maybe I could just pick a little cartoon or something just a little bit funny-ish or something. So let me go and gather up my goodies and decide what I'm going to make because I got the wild card, and I will be right back to make my project. Okay, so I've gathered up my stuff. We did roll a 6, so I get to make what I want. So I'm going to make a fairly large cluster to put on the top of a page. And then we have something green, which is going to be this paper. We've got a little safety pin. We've got a piece of a doily. And the closest I could come to a comic was this how to draw type card. So we're going to use that. So I have decided I'm going to be putting my 52 projects into this binder. I don't quite have it ready yet, but I'm working on it. I just took a whole bunch of scraps of paper from a bunch of my digital kits. I've got some lilac, some flowers, some tea-dyed tiny flowers, and then some of the leaf ones. So I'm going to put these hole reinforcers on them. I've got tons of these and I need to use them up, so why not? And I think there's about 30 or 40 pages here. I can always add more if I need more. You know, the chances of me needing 1 page per challenge is probably the max. But if I make a pocket, then another one I'll make a tag type thing, right, to put in it. So that's what I'm going to do. Next week, I will have this up to date. I tried, but I didn't quite make it in getting that done. So let's start on today's. This is again, week number 4. So we're moving right along. Let's just move that. Oh, I got a couple extra things. I might put one of these butterflies on it. I got these at a place called Scattered Goods in the town that I live in. So, and I got this big, huge paper clip as well, but I'm going to somehow use it in here. Let's just rip this. I'm gonna rip it kind of right across the top. This is a fairly heavy cardstock. It's a piece of scrapbook paper. I kind of think somebody sent it to me, but not sure how wide I want it. Let's do it right about here. I'm going to rip it this away because I want that little bit of white. Because then I ink that and I like how that looks. So we got this here. And then let's rip the sides as well. Not quite sure yet how I'm going to do this. And then I think I'm gonna rip this. I looked everywhere and I have nothing at all that's kind of comic-y. I mean, I got some funny pictures and that type of stuff, but I thought this was as close to a comic as I found. And that's okay because we can change things and it's only for guidelines. So I'm thinking just something like that. Let's get some ink out because we definitely want to ink these. See, when you do that ripped edge, it really takes on the ink quite a bit. And I like that. I hope you're playing along with this challenge. And I hope you're having fun rolling the dice to see what you make. I really, really enjoy seeing all the pictures that people have been posting in the Facebook group on what they've been making, whether you're just following along with the prompts that I pick out, or whether you're rolling your own dice, or whether you've changed it up a little bit. It's just really, really fun watching people making this stuff. Okay, so well, this is going to be fairly big overall. And I'm just thinking, I'm going to make this into a pocket, I think. Now when this is on, it can make like a long skinny tag to go into there. So let's leave this end open. Going to use Ert glitter glue for this. So let's just ink up the 3 edges. I mean, when we make a pocket, we don't necessarily have to put something in it. But, you know, for down the road, whatnot, doesn't mean we need to use it if we put it on there. Okay, right about like that. Now when I put this down on a page, I could even make this into a pocket as well if I wanted to. Okay, now I think this is going to go here, and I'm just going to kind of put this on here for now. I'm thinking I might want to put like a dangle or something on there eventually. So let's going to try putting some glue along where those stitches are. Just, I want it to stay on there, but I don't want it all glued down. Let's just kind of put that down there. Just kind of put the pin on there so I wouldn't forget it. Okay, whoops. Actually, let's just trim that off there, and let's, actually I'll leave that side on. Now I'm just going to, oops, flip this up, and I'm going to try putting some glue right along here, and I'm okay yet for my pocket because it's where it's glued anyways. So that'll give me 2 of these rows with glue on them, so that should be good. Now this paper clip, I just thought about, I just came across it and I kind of liked it, so I'm thinking on just putting it on like that. I can still put things in the pocket. And then to dress it up a little more, I was just thinking on one of these butterflies. I kind of like putting the butterfly in there, but then I'm not going to be able to take that paper clip off if I do that. And I don't know, I don't think I could put that on the paper clip. I don't think it would quite hold. So let's just put this on the bottom here. I'm gonna glue it up. I don't know how well the glue is on this, but let's just stick it right at the very bottom. Just kind of like so. And then whatever I make for here will be like long and skinny. So we can still put that. Oh, if the paper wasn't ripped there, it would be easier, but that's, so there we go. So we could make something for in there at some point. And I'm thinking maybe like a dangle or something on there. We could put something on. So do we have our 4 things? We have our comic, safety pin, doily, and something green. Now that'll go onto the top of a page. It's kind of going to, so it's just going to go on the top of a page like this. And I think it will look good with like a tag or something coming out of here, as well as something little in that pocket as well. So there is week number 4 done. Next time we'll be working into February, so that's going to be fun, and we'll be on week 5, of course. And by then I'll have this ready as well as the 4 projects that we've made in the journal itself. The one nice thing I like about a binder is I can move the pages around. I can put them in different orders. I can, add pages, take them out, whatever I like. I'll eventually cover the inside, at least enough to cover up this writing that's over there. So, but they're cute little binders. I like the covers of them. Very pretty. And now I've got a few other ideas for binders. So if I find any of these in the thrift store, I'm going to grab them. This one and the one I used for my cluster book, somebody gave to me, and I almost didn't keep them because I'm like, oh, what am I going to use them for? But I kept them. I put them on the shelf, etc. And now here I am using them. So, but there is another week done, did, and finished. So we will see you again soon. Bye.